Happy New Year, everyone. I cannot believe that 2026 is already here. It feels like 2025 was so fast. I think life is moving way too fast for me at this point. Right now, I want to talk a little bit about my accomplishments in 2025, as well as some goals I've set for myself for the new year. I feel like a lot of the times when the year ends, a lot of people are like, oh, I wanted to do this, but I didn't, or like I wanted to lose some pounds, but I still weigh the same as I weighed at the start of the year. Well, this time around, I want you to change up your mindset just a little bit and think about what you did accomplish in the year. I feel like we spend a lot of our time dwelling on our shortcomings and what we didn't achieve, but we don't want to let that negativity bring us down about what we didn't do, because there's so much that we did achieve. If you haven't done so already, I want you to spend some time writing down some of your accomplishments that you achieved in 2025, which is also what I'm referring to as a Yay Me list. This idea was actually inspired by Rachel Demita 10 years ago. If you don't know who she is, she's a basketball YouTuber, and she also used to be the host of NBA 2K TV, which was the TV show that was involved in the NBA 2K video game series. I've already finished my Yay Me list, and it looks like this if you can see it on the corner of the screen. So let's go through them, shall we? The first accomplishment I remember achieving was attending the PWHL Takeover game in Vancouver that we had back in January of last year. That game was so much fun to see in person, and the turnout was so good that Vancouver now officially has their own women's professional hockey team. Next, I officially started a YouTube channel, which I actually did start a little bit at the end of 2024, but I really got it going in 2025. I also downloaded TikTok again and started making content over there. If you don't know, I also make PWHL content where I post analysis and highlights on my YouTube and TikTok. If possible, I'll link the channel down in the description, or I'll put it up on the corner for you to see. I also built some new friendships. I attended 3 different concerts, which included seeing Tate McRae twice, as well as Shawn Mendes. I actually made a short film about my Tate McRae experience. I'll link that video if I can. I took a gamble in joining the health and wellness marketing company. I also became a Vancouver GoldenEye season ticket holder, which is the name of my hometown's PWHL team. All 3 of these things involved me building some new friendships, and I'm so happy that I was able to do that. I attended my first ever PWHL virtual media availability. If you don't know, my TikTok and my YouTube are also my own media outlet, as well as my Instagram, which allowed me to take part in something like that. I just had to apply for it. And lastly, I purchased a ticket for Ariana Grande's upcoming tour in Montreal. She has not had a tour since 2019, and all of us are so excited for her to finally be returning to the stage. So those are my accomplishments for 2025. Now let's move on to our goals for 2026, which I'm referring to as a Go Me list. What some may tend to do when they come up with their own New Year's resolutions is stuff like, oh, I don't want to eat fast food, or I want to not do this. But in my case, I'm only thinking about the things I do want to achieve, not the things that I don't want to do. Remember, we want to keep a positive mind frame throughout all this. Let me put my list up on the screen. The first thing I put down is I want to start watching Heated Rivalry. It's a show that a lot of my friends have been talking about, so now it's my time to get into it. I also want to take a trip outside of my hometown, which I already have a couple of planned. I want to start each day by setting at least 3 goals that I want to achieve that day. Whenever I do this, I always feel like the day was more worthwhile than it may have already been. I want to journal about my day at the end of each day. Speaking of which, I was actually sent a book by someone that was able to help me with that. Thank you to Amanda for sending me this. It's helped me so much in reflecting on my days. I also want to do a weekly exercise where I take some time and just calm my nerves and reflect. Sometimes life can get stressful, you know. I encourage all of you to spend some time just trying to calm yourself down when you get a chance. I also want to make it a goal to post to YouTube at least once a week, so get ready for some new content. And a bonus goal I have is to do something that's out of my comfort zone that I wouldn't normally do. I don't know what that is yet, but we'll wait and see. This list may not have a huge amount of goals, but it definitely can be added to later. And plus, once I do my reflections at the end of the year, there could be some accomplishments that are on it that I originally didn't have in mind at the beginning of the year, which there definitely was for 2025. So those are my accomplishments from 2025, as well as some new goals for 2026. I find this idea a lot more fun than just coming up with one basic New Year's resolution. I hope that you found this helpful for building a better year than the previous year. If you like the idea, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, as well as hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a new video of mine. I wish you all a wonderful 2026, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.